Students of class 7. So today I am going to start the exercise question. Already in the last lecture I have discussed about the algebraic expression, what are algebraic expression, what are called terms. Okay, so the basic terms means the basic concept of algebraic expression already I have discussed in my last lecture. So today I am going to do the exercise question. Okay, so before that some of you have asked me to solve the exercise number 1, that is exercise 6.1 question number 2. Okay, so I am doing the question number 2 before starting the exercise number 6.2. Okay, so see the question. Diagram is given. Okay, see the diagram, figure number 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see in figure number of 1 the number of triangle is 1. Okay, in number 2 the number of triangle is 2, and in number 3 the number of triangle is 3. So how they are forming these triangles? They are using matchsticks. Okay, using matchsticks they are forming triangles. So in the figure number 1, see here there are 3 number of matchstick is used. So number of triangle is 1 and number of matchstick used is 3. Similarly, in second diagram the number of triangle is 2 and the number of matchstick is, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total number of matchstick used is 6. Similarly, in diagram number 3 the number of triangle is 3. So the number of matchstick used is 9. You can count. By counting you can easily find the answer, that is 9. Okay, so now what we have to write? We have to write a general formula for the number of matchstick used. Okay, so you can see here what is the pattern. See, for number of triangle 1 our matchstick use is 3. So in second case it is 6, in third case it is 9. So all these are multiples of what? These are multiples of 3. So we can write this one as 3 into 1. Okay, this one as 3 into 2. This one as 3 into 3. Okay, so which one is constant? This 3 is constant, and what is changing? 1, 2, 3. This number is changing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Where we will get the value of this one? This one we will get from the number of triangle. Okay, in first case the number of triangle is 1, so we will use here 1. In number 2 it is 2, so we will use here 2. And in this case we will use 3. Similarly, if the number of triangle is 4, then we have to write 3 into 4, that will be 12. 12 matchstick used. Okay, so we will take this one as a variable. Okay, because it is changing, so we have to take a variable. And this 3 will remain constant, so we can write like this, 3 into, we can write this as x. Okay, let us take a variable, we can say sorry, x, and the total number of matchsticks we can take it as y. So the final, you can say the final general formula will be what? Y is equal to 3x, or you can say 3x is equal to y. Okay, so this is the answer of number A, that is the general formula for the number of matchstick used to make these patterns. Okay, this question is same. Here you have to find the number of joints. So what are number of joints? See, this is the first triangle. Okay, this is the first figure. Only one triangle is present. Here we can join another triangle from this point or this point or this point. Because a triangle has 3 vertex, that means we can join another triangle from 3 points. Okay, 3 points, because it has 3 vertex. So if the number of figure is 1, then the number of joint used is 3. We can use 3 joints. Okay, we can join from 3 points. Similarly, if the number of figure, that is number of triangle, is 2, then we have possible joints is 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, possible number of joint is 5. We can use these 5 points to join another triangle. Okay, similarly in this case also it is 7. You can count it and you can find the value. This is 7 for third figure. Now what is the connection between? We have to find a connection. Okay, you have to find a relation between the number of figure with number of joint. So see here, this is 3, this is 5, this is 7. All are what? All are odd numbers. So how we represent odd number? You know that we can represent an even number using 2 into x. Okay, because if we put the value of x as 1, then we will get 2. If we put x is equal to 2, we will get 4. Okay, like that. So what is the representation for an odd number? It is 2x plus 1. See here, if you put the value of x is equal to 1, you will get 2 1s are 2 plus 1 as 3. Okay, so you can get all the odd numbers. Okay, so that means this is the formula for representing an odd number. So see here, I am doing it. First of all, we will do for number 1. See, so we have to write like this: 2 into 1 plus 1. See, what is the answer? 3. 2 1s are 2 plus 1 is 3. Similarly here, 2 into 2 plus 1. Okay, what is the answer? See, 5. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. Similarly here, 2 into 3 plus 1 is equal to what? 7. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. So what is constant? See, 2 is constant and 1 is constant. What is remains? This is constant, and what is changing? The value of this one. And this value will come from which one? Yes, from the number of figure. Okay, this is 2 and this will become 3. Okay, so now we can write this one as 2 into, take it as x because it is changing. Sorry, so we have to take it as a variable, plus this is again constant, so we have to take it as y. Okay, so 2 into x plus 1, and take the number of joints, the total number of joints. Here in the book it is written z. Okay, so you have to take z. So finally you can write 2x plus 1 is equal to z. This is the general formula. Okay. So next is exercise 6.2. See, in question number 1, we have to list the terms with variable. Algebraic expression is given. We have to list the terms with variables and terms which are only constants. So we have to find two things. First is we have to list the terms. That means we have to write the terms which are present in the algebraic expression. And second, we have to write the constant. Okay, constant term. So see, number A, 9x square y cube minus 2x y square plus 45. So terms in the given algebraic expression. You can see here, here there are total 3 terms present. So we can write 9x square y cube, comma, minus 2x y square and 45. Okay, these are the 3 terms present in this algebraic expression. And one thing remember, here it is given that you have to write it with variables. So the variables which are given you have to write along with it. Okay, and if there is a negative symbol which is present before any term, you have to write that negative symbol also. So see here, before 2x y square minus symbol is there, so you need to write that one. Okay, that is the most important thing. Next is terms which is constant. So see here, only 45 is constant because 45 is not multiplied with any variable. Okay, because if it is multiplied with any variable, what will happen? You can, you know that a variable can take any values. That means if we put any value in a variable, then it will multiply with the constant and it will change its value. Okay, like see here, here 9 is constant. Okay, but if you multiply it with x square or y cube, because x is a variable and y is a variable, it can have any value. So if you multiply 9 with this, then what will happen? The value will change. So we cannot say here that 9 is constant. Okay, so what is constant? 45 is constant because 45 is not multiplied with any variable. It will remain constant. We cannot change 45 to 100 or 45 to 46. Okay, so 45 will be 45. So constant term is what? 45. Similarly, see number B. So 35pq square plus 4p plus 5q minus 25. So terms in the given algebraic expression. So what are the terms? See, 3pq square, comma 4p, comma 5q and minus 25. These are the terms. So total number of term is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So terms which is constant. Term which is constant, only one term is there. What is that? Minus 25. Okay. So the next question is question number 2. List the factors of each term of the expression given below. That means algebraic expression is given. You have to list the factors of each term. Suppose one term is there, then you have to find the factors of that one term. If there is two term, then you have to find the factors of the two terms. Okay, individually you have to find the factor of the two terms which are given. So number A is C, 5A. We can write 5A as 5 into A. That means factor of 5A will be what? 5 and A. And one more thing you have to do in this question. In this particular question, you have to draw the tree diagram. Okay, tree diagram you have to draw. In your copy, you have to do this question. So how to draw the tree diagram? Again, I am explaining. Say 5A. 5A can be written as what? 5 into A. That means one factor is 5 and the another factor is A. Okay. So already in your lower classes you have done prime factorization using what? Factor tree. Okay, factor tree, you know factor tree, how to make factor tree. That part only we are doing here, but see, only you have to write the factors. No need to multiply, no need to write the symbol multiply. Just you have to mark the arrow how many factors 5A have. 5A have only two factors. So you have to write two arrows and you have to write one factor and the other factor. So the first factor is 5 and the second factor is A. Similarly, see for number B, this is for number A. Number B, see the tree diagram for number B. So A, B, C. So A, B, C have how many factors? See, 3 factors. So you have to make 3 arrows. Okay, 3 arrows. So first one is A, second is B, third is C. Okay. Similarly for third one, see, you have to write like this: 4A square B minus 7. So 4A square B has how many factors? See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to draw 4 arrows for this because it has 4 factors. So write 4, then A, then B. And minus 7 has only one factor, that is minus 7. So just make an arrow and write minus 7. Okay. So this is the way of drawing the tree diagram. Okay. So rest of the question try to do by yourself. Okay, this is number F. So question number 2 try to do by yourself. Okay, rest of the question. So next come to question number 3. You have to fill in the blanks. Here the words are given, you have to fill the blank. Okay, so see in number A, an algebraic expression with only one term is called, it is called monomial. Already I have discussed in last lecture that if an algebraic expression has one term, then it is called monomial. Okay, next is number B, a binomial algebraic expression has two terms and it is simply called binomial. Okay, number C, an algebraic polynomial with 3 terms is called a trinomial. Next, number D, an algebraic expression with more than 3 terms. What it is called? It is called polynomial. Okay, because it contains many terms, that's why it is called polynomial. Poly means many. Next, number E, all monomials, binomials, trinomials and polynomials, they are called what? They are called algebraic expression. Okay, the name is algebraic expression. Next is number 4, you have to classify as monomial, binomial and trinomial. So number A is 5x, only one term is there. Okay, only one term is there, therefore it is called monomial. In number B, that also monomial. Number C will be binomial because there are 2 terms, 2x and y. Already I told you that the terms are separated, means terms are connected, not separated. They are connected with only 2 symbol, one is positive or you can say negative. Okay, so here only one symbol is there, that is plus. That means there are total 2 terms. Next is number D, 3x square, 5xy and y square. That means how many terms? 3 terms. That means it is a trinomial. So like that, try to do the rest of the question. Okay, so that's it for today. Next, I am going to start the next topic in next lecture. So try to do this exercise, and if you find any difficulty, ask me. Okay.